So make sure to go catch that Fly Season Apparel. Go check them out at www.flyseasonapparel.com and get with that drip, man. Peace.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Let's flip in the building. Hey, Money Elms, you ready? Let's go. Welcome to Elm Street, the hottest podcast. And all that cash and money Elms pockets, it look like thigh pads. He talking trending topics, he ain't no carbon copy. We talking sports, music, and fashion and other options to get us out the hood and keep that paper coming. And I smoke cones, not backwoods, I'm about to blaze an onion. These rappers flexing on the gram and they got fake cheddar. This intro was provided to you by Flip Mayweather. All right. Yeety, yeety, Money Elms, what's up? Yeah, Lil Flip in the building, screwed up clip. Welcome to Elm Street.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to Elm Street. I'm your boy, your host, Money Elms. What is good, everybody? Man, we're coming into a new episode. Appreciate all the viewers out there, because without y'all, I wouldn't be in this platform doing what I do, man. So appreciate all the love that I get out there, man. So it's been a hot-ass week out here in the Triple D, man. I guess that's what Triple D stands for, them triple digits.
Man.
You know what I mean? Because it's been hot as hell out here, man. So let me go ahead and introduce my co-host today, man. We got these D-Town legends in the building. We'll start off over here to my right. We got RifleMan.
That's right, RifleMan the G, man. Mr. Smoke in the city, man. In the building.
Yeah. So we got the OG, KottonMouth.
KottonMouth, just South Dallas, Texas.
And then we got BloFly.
BloFly, you know what I'm talking about?
Already.
Yeah,
Representing, man. How y'all fellas doing, man?
Man, good shit. Appreciate the drink.
Oh, no problem, man.
Stay at the heat.
Yeah.
Welcome to a shower with some crown. You my man. Shit.
Hey, gotta hit y'all with that Southern hospitality.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. So, hell yeah, man. We're going to go ahead and jump right into these trending topics. Talk about what's going on out here in this crazy-ass, hot-ass world. So, we were just talking about that, man. And, I wanted to touch on that subject since we were talking about that. So, it just recently surfaced that Pimp had a video.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Had a video, or has a video, or that it, I guess it's a sex tape with him and Beyonce.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think on that?
Man, it ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? I think it's
I
all
like
kind
I said, just go back through his verses.
This is new to my ears. I don't know.
Allegedly. But if
I
you
can't
just,
confirm or deny that one.
you can't confirm it or deny it, but I just say go listen to the verses.
And it's there.
But the thing is, they were young in the industry. They've been in the
Yeah,
industry
it was
for a
like,
long
it's not
time,
like they was like,
Yeah.
where they was now, so ain't no telling, but, the story being told by how his dad her dad was in the studio telling Pimp C not to talk to her and all that kind of shit, that's a real story.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, y'all kind of know how protective her dad was.
Yeah, exactly. So, ain't no telling, So I know we met Destiny Child in '98. We were getting the first Killer Cottonfield master at this place called Chimney Rock in Houston, and they was in the other room recording the sound. It's recording the soundtrack for Man in Black. Man in Black was their first song they ever came out with on the Man in Black soundtrack. Destiny Child. So that was like shit. That was '98, '99. I don't put it past nobody, but I don't think Pimp would just do it like that and put it out there. That could have been out there. So
Yeah.
So that's why I say it
I
might
don't
be.
know, man. It's kind of wild, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty crazy how, it just surfaced up out of nowhere.
But it surfaced up by the people that was around him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the only thing that made me say, oh shit, might be some relevance to it, because you got Pimp and Ken, you got other people from the clique that's talking about it, but after a while you can talk about certain shit, That's how I look at it. Why would they wait this long to start talking about it? You know?
Yeah.
The only thing about Pimp though, every time I ran into Pimp, he was very outspoken.
Yeah.
He never bit his tongue. He basically said what he wanted to say. So I feel like like I said, you may have to go back through his verses, but I can't imagine him not saying it. You know
That's
what
why
I
I
mean?
say check them verses, cause he had some moments. Goddamn it,
I can't remember not saying it.
R&B chicks and
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I think it's in the verses, Mike. So you gotta be real careful.
Man,
I remember we was at Blow remember this. We was at KNON that day. He called in and started going bad on everybody. You know, we had an interview that day. We walk into the radio station and he on the phone with Bobo just
The time they got to the club. Yeah.
Skip Cheatham and everybody had it. We like, damn, we got to go on after that. Yeah. What we gonna talk about? You know what I mean? He just went through ripping everybody.
He ranted.
He ranted for a long time. We just sitting there listening like, damn, he's going hard, man. Mm-hmm. He went in on everybody, man. But he was always outspoken.
Yeah.
You know, so it's hard to say.
Had no filter, you just raw and uncut.
Raw and uncut and shit. That was one of their biggest markets back then. So matter of fact, one of their first biggest markets was Dallas. So
yeah.
I sit it down there, push them boys where they need to go. So
Yeah.
What year was it y'all recorded that song, Cotton?
That's 95, 96. I'm satisfied. He was at a bitch house on Greenville in Pineland. Right by the Jamaican Club.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
satisfied. PKO days.
Man, I'm pretty sure y'all got a lot of pimp stories and shit.
Man, got a bunch of stories about a bunch of people. Shit, we got a bunch of stories. Shit.
Yeah.
So
about the city, period. Shit.
Yeah. We're gonna get into all that shit,
already,
man. And like I said, these boys been putting in work for a minute, man. Dallas legends, and when I say Dallas legends, man, you know what I mean? I mean it. You know, so NBA YoungBoy's in the news. Have y'all been keeping up with what's going on with him?
NBA YoungBoy's free. That boy had a dream team, man.
Man, man, money talks, man.
See all them white
Bird
folks smiling
man.
like motherfuckers.
Birdman talk shit.
But you know what though? I knew he was.
Mayweather too. Mayweather came.
That's all I was gonna say. I knew he was getting off when I saw Mayweather at court. When I saw him and Mayweather at court together, taking
Birdman and that Mayweather money gonna get you loose on a bunch of shit.
Man, them white folks smiling hard in the motherfuckers.
But he got a baby by Mayweather.
That's what I'm saying. That's his son-in-law.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So,
Yeah, that wasn't going. And plus, y'all gotta understand, he generates so much bread for these labels, man. I mean, you got a guy that's doing hundreds of millions of streams.
Hey, man, nigga get locked up and tell you gonna put your house arrest in Utah. That tell you everything.
That tell you everything.
Well, we're gonna dry your ass out. Right. Put your house in Utah. What you gonna do?
Yeah, man.
He recording videos in the house and everything. He about to lose his goddamn mind, painting his face and everything. Like, boy, I want out this goddamn house.
He bored as fuck.
Bored as fuck in that motherfucker. Shit.
But it's dope because if you get an artist that you don't really need no budget for.
Mm-hmm. And he say he not signing back to Atlantic, right?
What'd he say?
Yeah.
He say he not signing back to Atlantic.
So wonder what he's gonna do next.
Ain't no telling. Birdman Universal all day. So
yeah, that's true.
It's easy to see where he going.
Depending on who he owe for getting off.
Kind of like a Tupac deal, kind of.
He ain't Pac yet.
No, I'm not saying he's Pac, but I'm talking about the similarities of the deal.
Yeah.
You know how Tupac.
I just think he he's like the youngsters. Michael Jackson.
That's bigger than Pac.
But see, I'm looking at it more of
Pac is on some other shit.
Yeah.
And be a young boy got a lot of outside the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
True that.
Outside the music, he's like the young, not the Michael Jackson, grown Michael. We talking about Michael Jackson, the kid coming up.
Yeah.
We've seen him come from a kid to
I got you.
where he at now.
I mean,
so
the only thing I was comparing him to Tupac was that case incident when, Suge came in, got him out of jail. So in order for him to pay it back, he was under death row.
He already paid all this shit back. That's why he signed back to Atlanta. So he already paid all this shit back.
So, but the Birdman came through with a.
Birdman been backing him shit.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean he's signing with Bird?
He already signed.
Oh, he already signed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Birdman got a lot of management going on. Shit.
He got a lot of 1%, 2%.
Yeah. He got 30% and 40%.
Hey, numbers that up.
he do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might keep his mouth closed. You got to pay attention to what he be saying. He always say NBA YoungBoy is the next generation.
Yeah, he
Bro,
do.
man, I always say that. He don't never say, well, damn, I got him in the car. None of that. Like, bro, hey, NBA YoungBoy, he's on some next shit. He on some next, and he really is. You know, it just if he just get his mind right, got them white folks' face, shit, a lot of goddamn he take our way over. But you see how they got him coming. He coming at all the top rappers.
Lil Durk.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
My
now.
thing-
I think they both got like a little gas, but they not unleaded plus. You know what I'm saying? Like they
got
got
that 89. Shit.
Yeah, he on the 89. You know.
But Dirk, for some reason, Dirk, for me, it's hard to figure out because
But
I ain't
people have to-
knocking Dirk. I don't listen to his music, but for him to be as popular as he is,
But
he
he
really ain't
ain't-
got no hits.
Yeah, but Dirk, he got hits, but people forget Dirk ain't brand new.
Oh yeah.
No, he ain't brand new.
Dirk
True that.
been around.
But he ain't got no hits. He ain't got
He
nothing
got
that
some
just
hits,
been.
man. He got some hits.
You think
bro.
so? Like
In his
universal hits though.
In his region,
Hit
over
songs.
the time span he been around, he got hits. We just not.
Maybe we not just.
You
in
know,
tune.
I'm hip to a couple of them over the years, just from hearing them on tapes and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I come hip to Dirk and Ebro through screw tapes.
Yeah.
That's the only time I ever heard them.
Yeah.
And then when they was independent with their first Def Jam deal, my first time ever really paying attention to him.
I believe he's on that new Cardi B song.
Yeah, he is.
He got a nice little verse on there.
See,
got a
that's what I'm
nice little
saying.
verse.
The features that he's on
Yeah.
are bigger than his songs.
Yeah, he got some
what I
hits
mean?
though.
He
He got
ain't
some.
really
He
got
got
no
some. He
hits.
got some. He got some Midwest hits. You know, I know.
Fucking with Drake and
Yeah, those are features.
I just
But
don't
he ain't
like
got
the. I
no
don't like the
hits.
young beef shit. I don't really. Like if y'all gonna beef. My rhymes alike is what I'm used to. That's where I'm from. My rhymes are like. My beats are like. My crew is like. All this old gaslighting. I'm the baddest motherfucker alive. Nah, ain't nobody bigger than program. Hip hop wasn't made for that. So once we get back to the real shit, I think the game will be all right. Until somebody teach a young say, man, we ain't got to. It's enough money for every goddamn body. You ain't got to destroy the next man to get on. Like do your shit. I used to love to see the niggas into it, but they got a concert together on worldwide tours, and they been dissing and shit at each other, but these niggas on the same tour together. You know what I mean?
That's
Kinda
one
like
thing I can say when we started.
I'm like Ice Cube, NWA type shit.
Right. When we started, I know even when I was listening to them on CD, it wasn't really like it wasn't a lot of like everybody wasn't beefing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to get somewhere. We were competitive, but I don't feel like it was just no real, not like it is now for sure.
Yeah,
No beefing like that.
It's a different time and era, but I think NBA YoungBoy, Lil Durk, the Chief Keefs, the Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby more gangster than anybody, personally, because he ain't did nothing out of line with his mouth. Like outside of rocking that mic, he ain't. Hey man, I'm
He
about to
said
fuck
nothing
me a
about it.
nigga up.
So right, I fuck with Lil Baby.
But remember, old girl said yesterday she got 2 more RICO cases coming out of Georgia for rappers.
I seen that.
So who could she be talking about?
We man, gonna find
2
out.
more RICO cases.
Damn.
But it's a lot of. I mean, I like last year I lived in Atlanta for a little while. It's a lot of shit going on. More so than the rapper. Now the rappers are connected. You have to be. You're moving in the streets out there, but it's a lot of like
just the poison of the
shit
game,
going
man.
on out
We
there.
catching RICO cases for rap shit.
So since you've been out there, what do you notice the difference between the music scene in Atlanta and the music scene out here in Dallas?
Man, it's just more. It's more spots. Like you got to realize Dallas, the zoning laws in Dallas hurt the game. You know what I'm saying? Like in Atlanta, or even in Houston, you could have a lounge or a club right next door to a takeout spot, right next door to a daycare center, right next door to a liquor store, right next door to a barbershop. I mean, even like in an office building like we in now, it could be a lounge.
I just think
where they smoking and hanging out.
I just think Atlanta is Atlanta. Like
Yeah.
Atlanta represent Atlanta. When I go to Atlanta, it's Atlanta. They're gonna represent Atlanta. It's like give a damn if they football team Cyrus in the league, they're gonna represent Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything it don't matter.
Yeah.
It's different here because people who don't support Dallas, I don't give a fuck if the Mavericks was 0-89. I'm gonna be a Maverick fan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
So when you got radio personality people who ain't from Dallas, that don't know shit about Dallas, it's a different vibe. You know, you got people in Atlanta that might say a couple of streets and know what the hell they talking about. We got people here be on air, they don't know shit about Dallas. They just on the air doing their job. So when it's from the culture, it's really from the culture. When you go to Atlanta, they want to hear their culture.
Music.
You know what I'm saying? It's different here. We got people that don't want to hear the culture. So are you in full support? I be like, when I ask me, are you in full support of the city? So are the Cowboys gonna win? No, I don't think so this week. Get your ass off the radio with that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Cowboys, you should support the city. Don't give a damn if it's rapping, basketball. You don't need the music to see the culture. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that's the only difference between Atlanta and Dallas. It ain't that people don't know what Atlanta's East Coast.
Yeah.
Like Pimp C said, they really on the East Coast. You in Eastern time zone when you get there.
Yeah.
So they just in the heart of where it begins, and everything that's been tried. It's just, you know, the same thing. It's like they taking everything from the South, everything, I don't care, from Texas to Georgia, and put it all in one. You know,
And to his point, they respect the game out there too, a little bit more than they
and
respect
it's the
game
love
here.
for Atlanta. It's the love for Georgia, Decatur. It just ain't Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember a couple months back, they had a song called "That's Not Atlanta." It was about all the suburb towns and all that. There, people still represent Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you'll have a cat from damn near Providence. You know what I'm saying? You gonna represent Providence? You gonna represent Dallas? They say Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys in Arlington, practicing Frisco.
I tell you what I did notice though, you can make a living out there as a rapper, but cause they gonna pay. I saw Baby get $100,000 for a club in Atlanta.
Yeah, walk through.
$100,000 just to show up at a club in Atlanta.
It's just different, man. Cause I say it's the whole
city.
vibe.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, in Dallas, we got some spots. You know what I'm saying? But you rarely see any promoters pay a Dallas artist to show up at a Dallas club. It just don't happen like that. You know
But it's
what I'm saying?
different because it'd be like, to me, if you want to get an Atlanta vibe, go to Austin. We can say Dallas all day, but it's Texas really for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we got the same vibe, but it's more or less like city to city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? San Antonio do something different. ATX do something different. We do something different. H-Town do something different. East Texas do something different. Flatlands do something different. So it's a worldwide thing. In Atlanta, you just can't just go. After you get past a couple of cities, you're in the
really
suburbs.
ain't nothing.
You ain't shit out there. But North Carolina, South Carolina, you on your goddamn way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But everybody from Atlanta got all kind of Texas roots, from DJs to all kind of shit. You know, but
They definitely respect the game, and I know Blo been out there with me a couple of times. You go inside anywhere, they playing rap.
yeah,
Everywhere they playing old rap, new rap.
Just everything.
I mean everything. Everything
it's
from
all-
the
it's-
South
it-
get played in
yeah.
Atlanta.
It's out in the
And you blowing
motherfucker.
and you smoking. And
What they call it?
Five-star meals.
What this
blowing
shit
the
called
sweets.
the infrastructure of they city is all built on hip hop. From T.I.'s, the Gucci Man, the
It is,
Jeezys.
yeah, the whole industry.
You know, the foundation of what they did with the people that blew up, them boys took care of their business. That's all I can really say about it. And then when it came to strip clubs back in the day, who didn't fuck want to go to Atlanta? Fuck the rap.
Right.
Back in the gap, we was go to Atlanta just for the strip clubs.
So strip club every
Give a
night.
damn about the rap shit, you know what I'm saying? We talking Outkast days and
What, Magic City?
Magic City and
bunch of shit.
man.
Blue Flame,
Yeah.
Say, man, the lap dances in Magic City is $10.
$10.
$10.
I
Yeah.
think $20 for a lap dance here in Dallas, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's different.
It's
But
different up there, bro.
what I did notice last year, what kind of made me crank back up in the music game was they played a lot of Dallas shit in Atlanta.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I used to be in the club and the lounge somewhere, and I would call dudes I know here like, man, they playing your song up here, bro. They didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, they wearing your song out, man. You know what I'm saying? They played everything from the South out there.
Now, I give it now. I give it now they props because they not scared to give you a shot. You can go to Atlanta and work.
Yeah, you can work out there.
You can go to Houston and work. You can go to L.A. and work. Because people have opportunity, want to hear different shit. You know what I mean? Here it's not, you know, we have the same opportunity. People just not open to give motherfuckers something different. You know what I mean?
It's funny because back in the day, you know, people used to ask me, it's like, what kind of advice would you give somebody out here in Dallas? And, you know, not that I was hating on the city, but it was more like, you got to get out of Dallas.
You do. Anywhere you at.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywhere you at, you got to get out of. You just can't be Atlanta based.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to expand.
You got to expand. And then, you know, when you bring it back home, if your hometown already cheering for you, ain't too many people from Dallas got that cheer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we've been having motion for over 2 decades here. That's because we done some trend-setting shit out here. You know, whether people want to recognize it or not. We done tore radio stations. We done tore up clubs. We done did some dangerous shit just to be heard.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just the truth about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's just real.
You know, and I'm just telling you what the real play is. We only had K104 for what, 4 decades?
Yeah.
5 decades before it was 97.9 playing Jam on It all goddamn day.
Yeah.
97.9 first came, they played Jam on It for damn near 72 hours. Jam on It. Jam, y'all remember that?
We ain't had no DJ.
They ain't had no DJ or nothing that motherfucker. Jam on it. Jam on it. Like that, what the fuck coming to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now
I
we
will
got
say, I think for sure, and I'm going to say it so that everybody know, I know for sure the first local rapper that played on 97.9 was Blo. He was at the first song locally on 97.9 that dig that.
Yeah,
that was
but you
no
right about what
DJ.
you said, but understand again the history of what the hell I'm trying to understand the history of the DOCs.
Oh yeah.
Had to get up out of here. Understand the Ron C's, the Nemesis, they had to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To expand their audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we talking nationalities of people being fans. We just ain't talking about the hood on your shit. We talking about all kind
fans,
of races of people that's jamming your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? DOC had hits. Nemesis had hits. Ron C had hits. There was just majority of a lot of people, not just one nationality of people jamming people's shit. Mm-hmm. So we came up in the era watching cats get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going to perfect their shit. You know, I'd rather get my ass booed in San Jose than Dallas.
Yeah.
I'd rather get people looking at me in fucking El Paso than be at the crib and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go work my shit. You know? But everywhere you go, people from Dallas are there.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn where you at in the world. Everywhere I go, man, I'm from Dallas too. My mama, woo woo. Mm-hmm. You know, they rep their shit. Hey, man, I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from, oh, man, woo woo. You know? Mm-hmm. That's the thing I like about our city, but that's any city. You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere and find your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So, what'd you think about the R. Kelly situation, man?
Oh, God.
I heard
R. Kelly did that shit.
Wasn't me, Jack.
That's your statement on it.
He did that.
Blo said he was on tour for a couple dates.
You know what's crazy is you're gonna see a lot of conspiracy theories as normal.
Yeah.
Anybody get in trouble, you see that, but the proof is the proof. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did.
For me to hear that he was messing with a Lil Anna mama, that's R. Kelly.
That's some real pimp shit.
And then for me to hear you may be young and you ready. Age ain't nothing but a number.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence out there.
You got a lot of old school rap songs, fucking with the young bitches going by high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being in high school, seeing grown ass motherfuckers outside waiting on the cheerleaders and shit.
Yeah.
It's a time and era before motherfuckers say that shit ain't cool.
But the shit he was doing that was
Mind
killing me was the
telling
whole.
him no, but his body was telling him
Yeah, exactly. My mind's telling me
mess with this little young girl.
you may be young,
the
but
crazy-
you ready.
The craziest story though was he
Ready
would show
to
up
love.
at the McDonald's across the street from the high school.
Yeah, sit in that bitch.
With a car full of Jordans, every size.
Yeah.
And anybody that wanted, any girl that wanted the Jordans, he give it to him.
Hey man, the boy sick.
At the
They just
McDonald's
get it out
across
there.
They called a
Like
nigga the Pied Piper.
But he ain't the only sick son. He ain't the only sick son of a bitch out there. Now, if you got the game and know who the Pied Piper was,
Yeah.
one thing about art, you will tell your goddamn self. You're a real artist. You got to be real because you will tell on your goddamn self.
Yeah, you will.
But if he been on fucking jive since he was, they know all this dirt.
Yeah,
It's
they
setting him
know.
up
Yeah.
to knock him down.
Yeah,
Now
they
we got to
know.
pay him. Now we ain't gonna pay him shit. We gonna get his.
But look, he married the little broad though.
He
Yeah,
married
one-
Lil.
yeah, one-
No, the
Nah,
Jocelyn
one of
Savage
the
chick.
Jocelyn Savage, him and they engaged.
Yeah, they
The chick that was staying with him.
Yeah.
One
She
who
even
parents
testified,
blew the
didn't
shit
she?
up.
She testified and everything. They
Yeah, the
engaged.
one who parents blew the shit up in the first
Yeah,
place.
they
Yeah.
engaged.
Because they couldn't get that money.
That's
Yeah.
what it was. That's how he got exposed anyway.
But you know what though? What's crazy though is it happens all the time. Like you have parents that have kids, whether they male or female, they run into an artist hey, my son, my daughter, they can do this. They can do this. Once you can you get them
I
involved.
just don't like that. You don't ever hear no Guns and Roses stories, no Bon Jovi stories.
Exactly. Or Elvis, like the movie out with Elvis. They don't talk about the 16-year-old he married.
Well, yeah, that,
you know what I mean?
that was funny because my boy Vegas, he was just talking about that. You know, you had a couple rock and
Kurt
roll
Cobain stories,
legends that
Buddy Holly,
all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's always got to be our culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we know damn well just respect that it's already been in the hood. I mean, you ain't finna just go, hey man, you fucking with them young hoes. In the hood, just be like, this nigga sick.
This nigga sick. Yeah, exactly.
They just want to expose the black man.
You know, I done had plenty of older homies got him a young PYT. And you be like, damn, my nigga,
you gotta fight the power.
Bitch, but I ain't gonna say nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like in the hood, nigga be sick in the bitch, man. I just seen it.
Yeah.
And like, man, I can't say nothing but foul in the hole.
Everybody that went to high school and seen the dude
all that. Remember, man, you from the era where a nigga might serve the nigga mom some coca crack and that's how he got in.
Yeah, real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you sick in the fuck. You know?
There's some sick folk out there, man.
Yeah. Nigga didn't deserve no 30 years, though.
I just don't like that. They just, the fast tail little girls don't get in trouble.
What's the difference between 15 and 30, man?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
15 and 30, I mean, damn.
What?
15 years is a long time, bro.
What?
15 is a long time.
Do
man.
like give him about 15, man. Give
hey,
him 5,
man,
bro.
put
give
him
him
under
5
jail.
In probation, man.
5 in probation.
Send his bitch ass to Mangola. Send one of the hardest countries, man.
Yeah, let him do 5 hard time. Let him get out on probation.
They doing all that kind of shit. That man's story don't get out there.
Himself as a sex offender and all that good shit.
They doing that shit. That man's story because if his story really got out there, it'd be a bunch of motherfuckers in trouble.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
You just gotta peep it, man. Like, come on,
see,
man.
but it's the thing. Everybody that was around, they knew.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't say
parents included.
Like, you can't say freak ass. You can't say freak ass Hollywood parties and nobody been in jail yet.
Yeah.
But everybody know about the goddamn parties.
Some wild shit going in for Hollywood.
And you ain't finna get no mind strong woman that's in age to come get out. You gonna get some young puppy dog who don't know shit, want to be famous,
fresh off the bus,
fresh off the blade, want to be on the blade.
Yeah.
Think the game is all hype and colors.
Yeah.
You go to Hollywood party, goddamn it, what the fuck? You gonna see a bunch of young, dumb, full of cum motherfuckers doing some bunch of dumb shit, and everybody gonna say shit while they high. And you gonna, hey man, throw that phone away, sign that paper over there, and shut your ass up, go there and enjoy the party.
But respect to all the victims out there, you know.
About to piss on this girl, man. Put your phone up. Put your phones up. Come back here, little mama.
Say, man. BloFly. Say, man, for real, huh? About to piss on this young bitch.
Yeah. Put your phones up. Put your
Yeah, man.
They had camcorders at that time. Put your camcorders.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah, man.
Say, man.
So do y'all still jam to R. Kelly after?
Yeah, for sure. That nigga still the king of R&B, bro.
He's still the king of R&B, but I ain't just never rock with R. I'm from the Keith Sweat era.
Yeah, Keith Sweat, but then too,
you may be young, but you're ready.
Yeah.
Some 12 playing,
goddamn it,
TP2,
all that, Tevin Campbell and shit like that.
TP2.com.
H-Time,
Chocolate Factory,
Jodeci.
Chocolate Factory.
I mean,
so you know what's funny though? While you talk about that, what's funny is like I got some younger kids too. The kids have started watching. I don't know if y'all seen this on TikTok, but they've been going viral watching his Trapped in the Closet stuff.
Yeah,
all over again.
Nah,
yeah, like they just blew up all over again watching Trapped in the Closet. They laugh about it. They get a kick about it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just like, we don't talk about the Catholic shit. The Catholic priest shit been around for years. We don't talk about the Boy Scout shit been around for years. The Girl Scout shit been around for years. The camping shit you drop your kids off at the camping shit been around for years. All that kind of shit don't come to the forefront. You got a motherfucker that been singing his ass off, fucking young hoes and their mama.
Yeah,
and getting fed time for it.
Now I did hear he's supposed to be getting his masters back here.
We talking about shit that happened a long time ago that your dick got you in trouble for 3 decades later.
Yeah, he got a whole nother case he gotta go see about them.
Yeah, he got.
I just don't think the information is coming from just the sources they say it coming from.
Like niggas saying on TikTok, say they charge him for sex trafficking though.
Yeah,
cause he sent for a bitch.
They going state to state.
Nah, he sent for a bitch. The bitch traveled state to state You know what I'm saying? And
So
then
that fall under the lines of traffic.
you tell a bitch you
Basically.
ain't going home. None unless you goddamn get shit on. Dubai been going on for years.
Yeah.
Hootie parties.
Who the party, bitch?
Now, how many bitches we know I'm going to Dubai? Now we know what your bitch ass been doing over there. Huh?
Man.
Bitch, we
When you
Getting
see him
shit
go over there,
on.
you be wondering who taking the pictures, huh?
All that, bro. The same motherfucker there, man.
Hey, that's crazy. Somebody was telling me I didn't believe that shit.
Hey, man,
That
that
shit
shit
real,
been
dog.
around.
Bitches getting boo-booed on over there.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
get
boy.
shit on.
But
Yeah.
Piss on me.
That's how it go down, boy.
Hey, man.
That's how it
In
go
a city
down,
where
boy.
you can go to jail for touching and
And they
kissing in
trying to go
public.
over there as much as they can. You hear me?
Yeah, but I'm saying, and that's a
Get
country.
boo-booed on.
Hey, man, you can't.
30,
But
40,000 a trip.
there's no public
You getting
affection.
that paper for that, though.
There's no public affection. So you got all kind of kinky motherfucker ain't been
Yeah.
touched in years
Just want to do some crazy
because they
shit.
can't do it in public.
Crazy shit.
Damn.
And get you
Know
a
what I'm
fly
saying?
young dummy come and get shit in your mouth.
That's the first thing you can think of is shitting on a bitch.
Who telling? Who man say they fucking dogs everything.
Man, they doing everything over there, man.
With
40
all that,
grand?
With all that money.
Let a
40,000,
camel lick soul out you.
all that type of shit over there.
For real.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. But hip hop is in a dangerous state. The whole music game is in a dangerous state when it come down to shit. I don't care what I mean. Can we hear some shit about Taylor Swift freak ass? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. Taylor
Crazy,
Swift,
man.
you know, she be saying about every boyfriend, go deeper, Taylor. Let's hear the real shit. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't never hear the real shit about Taylor Swift, man?
This
You
is the
know?
rated X version.
Her and that goddamn guitar, we got some fuck shit to say about one of her boyfriend. Bitch, you ain't just did everything right.
Yeah, you ain't do
Because every
You ain't
step
just
of
Every
the way,
story ain't it fucked up. What about you, bitch? What did you do?
What did you do? Probably
bitch.
tripping
So
and
we want to
wearing
hear
the
the
phone
other
out,
side of the story,
Yeah.
huh?
blowing his phone up, texting the shit
Yeah,
out
why
of
did the
bitch.
Jonas Brothers leave your funk ass alone? You
That's
poop
what
in
I'm
bed
saying.
and someone right? For real, you know. But the shit be fucked up, man. I shit get nigga locked up, you know. I ain't heard of Taylor
man.
Swift or one of them Disney girls or Britney Spears. You know,
I tell you what, I don't like the fact that they starting to use these lyrics.
Yeah,
let's say
fuck,
Britney,
man.
like Britney Spears, right?
Mhm.
Her shit wasn't fucked up. If you go deep into her shit, so you ain't been control your money,
Yeah.
and they've been dictating who you fucking on, and
Mm-hmm.
it's some more shit. It's deeper than that, you know.
She started young, too.
Exactly. Shit.
She started young, too.
We're gonna go ahead and just start the interview portion of the show, man, and just run down y'all's history, man. You know, tell y'all side of the story. Let the viewers know. People that don't know, so they could know.
Yeah.
So where does the story begin?
Well, the story begins with me as the OG to the situation of what we're dealing with, or what we got going on. Originally from South Dallas, came under DJ Snake and Nemesis from Dallas, and PKO from San Antonio. And I got involved with Snake in the process of recording Nemesis albums, and I started out as a writer. I wrote on Vanilla Ice shit. I wrote on what's the guy back? The guy had the song Chic Food.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger album. So before I was even really rapping, I was writing. And then when I started fucking with Snake, they had the club called Genesis in Oak Cliff by Village Oaks.
Mm-hmm.
We won a rap contest over there. Me and my little brother and them. And then we had a group called South Coast back then. And then we went from South Coast to KottonMouth to PKO. I did the PKO. I joined PKO for their last two albums. My partner Nino, Pony J, and Magic Mark, San Antonio. And fucking around getting some beats from the hood one day. I ran the Blow at a partner named Quint Black and COD House and shit. We've been linked up since then. And
What year was this?
this is 96.
96.
Yeah. After I recorded my first album, 100% Cottonmouth, and then did the Killer Cotton Fields. We did the PKO. We did the Nino album. And that's basically it, man. Started out with Nemesis, Ron C, shit like that. PKO. Been on Down South Hustlers. Master P I did a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
So around that time, you was fucking around with DJ Snake. How was the hip hop movement out here in D-Town?
D-Town been D-Town. Like, it's just, the you-know-who's, the Ron C's, you know what I'm saying? The Nemesis, shit. the DOCs when it was Oak Cliff versus West Dallas, and DOC was flexing with it was a Nemesis crew, but it was all hearted Death Party. You know, when it was all kept on wax and shit like that. You know, the HBO boys, you know, when it was your posses and shit like that. You know, so the detail scene back then was kind of like the same thing. You had Mad Flavor, Cold Chris, and K-Son them. That's who fuck with Biggie Smalls. You had a whole bunch of different crews. You had your Big Danks, your You Know Who's. Man, a bunch of motherfuckers was out there. But that's when Dallas was known for the Dagans, the Lowriders, and the bass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And Snake created that whole culture where it was Snake going against Magic Mike for the bass and all that kind of shit. We was the creators of the car shows back then. It used to be the biggest shit in Dallas back then, where you had the hops and the bass contest where you try to knock a motherfucking window out of the nigga shit. You know, that's what the culture was in Dallas. It wasn't so much like the street rap. Mm-hmm. It was all about the bass and the Daytons and the lowriders and the Nissan trucks and the Jettas on center lines and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is still our culture for the Daytons and the lowriders. It just ain't promoted like it used to be back then. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I think we done came a long way from how it started. I just don't think people know the history of Dallas because there's not a lot of people like myself that get the opportunity to tell people what the real true story is about the town. You know, Dallas has been supportive of every goddamn thing, but we also always had our own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, motherfuckers don't want to support their own because they don't know what the fuck they've been. They don't know what the history come from. Yeah. So that's how I look at the town sometimes. Like, be a lot of people, they talk, but they don't really know what the fuck then went on because they wasn't involved with the game. Like, you've been involved with the Dallas scene to know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you have people that don't do. If you don't know the history of shit, you can't tell the future of shit. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. It starts with the past. You know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it wouldn't be a future in the past.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So if you don't know about DOC, Toughest Man Alive, Hate to Go to Work on Channel 21 commercial.
Feel a Fresh Crew.
You don't know shit about Ron C and Trendsetter, and Nissan trucks and Daytons and 415s in the back of your car. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know the history of Dallas because that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Ron C was Jeezy before Young Jeezy. Ron C caught the first dope case in the rap game. People just don't talk about that. They happen here in Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's some real shit because one thing that I've always noticed, especially now, that the younger culture doesn't, pay homage.
They can't because there's never been a line from understand a song like Yellow Hammer. Remember Yellow Hammer back in the Gap?
Yeah.
Carry Me Away. Shit, My Bow and Hoe. Trendsetter. Mm-hmm. Good to Go. What Feel the Fresh Crew had out. Toughest Man Alive. Hate to Go to Work. Man, so much shit was out then.
Mary Had a Pimp.
Left Right Shoe MCs from Fort Worth. One Good Side. Stick Horse Records, DJ Cap. Tommy Quan from Ishibon Records. Yeah. They don't, the history of Dallas is so complex. Like I said, I'm one of the few people who can take the show in a freestyle. Because I started out as a kid DJing and writing. I'm not a rapper. I'm an MC. I'm going to get that straight, too. I don't like being called no fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live this shit, die by this shit. Because I started, like any other body, I'm an artist. I started like hitting up walls on some gang shit. Get your head crossed out. It means something to me. Like, we hit a wall. We was fucking on tallies, if you know what I mean. We was up all goddamn night, spray painting, hitting up shit, you know what I'm saying? So from the Barrio to the south to the east to the north, I'm affiliated with the street shit, not just on no drug shit. We talking about real artist shit where, hey, homie, we skipping school today to go do some hip-hop shit, not just go fuck some shit up. We want to go do some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the whole history of Dallas is real hip-hop, man. It resides in Deep Elm, then spreads out. But the whole culture of it is from the breaking. Like, motherfucker, Breaking 2 was shot here. We got some of the coldest graffiti artists from here. We got some of the coldest DJs from here. And it just ain't about no rap shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's about the whole culture.
The whole culture of it. And you don't need the music.
Walker,
to see the
Texas
culture.
Ranger was shot here.
Yeah, all kind of shit looking at. You feel me?
What's the other show? Queen of the South. That shit.
Queen
was
of the South
here.
shot here.
See, we had old school Dallas.
Yeah, day one Dallas.
Yeah.
But if you got networks and shit that's been around before Radio 1 that haven't had the opportunity to let people know that, okay, well, we dropped the ball, not the artists. Let's get that straight. The artists didn't drop. The people who had the lines to say, hey, man, this is us.
Yeah.
They didn't represent that. And me coming up in this game as KottonMouth, I had to go to Houston. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm the guy that told K104 for us to start getting music. He'll tell you, we told K104 to start getting music played. You know, we gave...
So we talking literally.
We gave Reggie D hell. We gave Skip Cheatham hell.
Yeah, we got banned.
But Nippy Jones, Brad, White Boy Brad, Back in the Gap, Nippy Jones, all them people showed love, but they only had so many. We always got these, what do you call that shit? We might have a thing where you only play hip hop for Dallas on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Make it or break it.
Make it or break it.
Yeah.
And competing with each other on bullshit phone calls.
That's bullshit.
And KNON never did that. They played the local shit
Yeah.
all motherfucking day.
Shout out to Bobo.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah.
Easy D. Shout out to the whole culture of this
Bobo
shit.
Bobo nigga shit.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't be faulted for things that the youngsters don't know because we didn't have the machines to put it in your ear.
Yeah.
We had to get out here and find this shit. You know, I'm from South Dallas. Bill Records was on Spring Valley. So me coming from South Dallas, skipping school, going to Brian Albums, and then coming way over here to Bill Records to get some fucking wax, and meeting Baby G.
Yeah.
And Baby G telling us about some shit going on in Deep Ellum on Thursday. We can come out and do the hip hop shit on Deep Ellum. Then Back in the Gap, remember Deep Ellum used to have police on the street, and we go out and do some hip hop shit. You come out the like, damn, what the fuck? Police trying to run your ass from downtown from doing some hip hop shit. So our whole angle of getting this Dallas shit out there for me and celebrating the years we celebrated 25-year reunion of Killer Cotton feels like we bringing this shit to the forefront, but we ain't like trying to speak on negativity of the game. It's like this is real shit. Yeah. We ain't create this shit for no kind of negative vibe in the city. So it's like we just start getting our first deaths in the hip hop game. Your Mo 3s, your C Scruggs in the rap industry with other cities and everything else paying homage to people that's been gone. Your Big L's and your, you know what I'm saying? Your Easy E's and all kind of other coasts already had the experience of bringing in people who passed away that did something for the culture. And I'm still here by the blessings of God, and people know who I am, and I'm just thankful, you know. But to see Mo 3 and C Scruggs and people that's not here no more, but they left a stain on the game, it's just like respecting every level of what came with the game of Dallas music, from Snake era, the Nemesis era, DOC era, to the KottonMouth era, to the Bowlegs and Stampedes and Ratty Boy era, the Blowflies, the Gatormans, to the era of Big Tucks and the Tom Toms and the, you know what I'm saying? You just keep the shit going to the Mo 3s, the Yellow Bees, to Lil Ronnies, the Trap Boys, on and on to right now, to the Big X's and Extra Plugs. Everybody that keep on doing it, everybody got a stamp on the game. The boogie movement, all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. The boogie movement calmed, then some cats from somewhere else try to take it and run with it, you know what I'm saying, rather than respecting the game. They start playing the boogie music, but for me as a grown-ass man, I could see the cast of it because this was the home of the breakers. When I was a kid, we break dancing like a motherfucker when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So to see the boogie movement, like, okay, I can see how that just naturally going to take off because it's been here before.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You speaking on some real shit right
But we are not the cause of youngsters not knowing the history of Dallas hip-hop, whether it's rapping, singing, orchestra, gospel, I wouldn't give a damn. It's the powers that be that run the switches that plug the ears to the machines every day that's at fault. It's only be one station that was here for decades that never supported the artists of Dallas. It ain't 979. They've been here just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now you see K104 doing that. Now you see 979 doing that because you got DJs that's DJing that's really from Dallas.
Yeah, real tough.
So they're trying to put that Dallas sound out there.
Yeah.
Because they from Dallas. You want to hear yourself. You want to, this where we at. This where we come from. And this where, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we had years of motherfuckers saying they're just promoting the bullshit club. You just promote the club to get paid, homie. You ain't never been over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So let's touch on you a little bit, BloFly.
Yeah, man. BloFly, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, my story started, you know, yeah,
Killer J.
yeah, Killer J, you understand me? I started off, you know what I'm saying, beatboxing in the hallways of high school, rapping and, you know what I'm saying, getting in the middle of a circle, you know, battling and all this here, you know what I'm saying? So,
Hanging in the desk with a pencil.
yeah, all that there, making a beat and all that shit, you know, rapping in the classroom, but you know what I'm saying? It really didn't get live till I met old Mouth here, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I was over there fucking with COD, you know what I'm saying? We was recording over there at his crib, you know what I'm saying? And that boy came, this boy here came through there and shit. He heard me over there rocking this shit, you know what I'm saying? And we chopped it up. At the time, I was calling myself J Love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, J Love was rapping some gangster shit.
And that's what this boy told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you rapping too gay, call yourself J Love, nigga. So this nigga here gave me the name Killer J, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's how that started, and I jumped on my first actual CD on the PKO.
Yeah.
The
Hoes get paid, bitches get laid. PKO,
what was
no,
the name of that? Too Many G. What was
no
the
pain, no game album. The last
Yeah.
PKO album.
Too Many G's. What was the name of the jam? No.
Too Many G's on Killer Cotton Fields, but the jam on PKO was hoes get paid, bitches get laid.
But anyway, yeah, we jumped on that jam. You know what I'm saying? It's Killer J. Then from that point on, there, you know what I'm saying? We got into the Killer Cotton Field.
Yeah, we
you
was
know
recording
what I'm
Killer Cottons at the same time.
Yeah.
I was introducing Blow on Killer Cotton
saying? On Killer
Fields.
Cotton Field. You know what I'm saying?
He did an intro on the PKO album
As Killer J.
as Killer J.
And then when we got ready to do the Killer Cotton Field, you know what I'm saying? We were sitting up. I remember Cotton came on my crib one night late. You know what I'm saying? And we was sitting out there, and we was like, "Damn, my nigga, you need to think of a new name." You know what I'm saying? Killer J too raw for radio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the night BloFly was born. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there thinking this shit, and unbeknownst to me, I had no knowledge of the old school cat. The shit just literally came to my mind, and I was like, blow big, fly all day, BloFly, you know what I'm saying? And that's how that name was born and shit. And then we put the Killer Cottonfield down, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And from there, I went on to my solo album, Death Before Dishonor. You know what I'm saying? From Death Before Dishonor, I dropped What You Need. From What You Need, I did a mixtape, The Overdose. And then from The Overdose, I did The Vet You Ain't Heard Yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to now, presently, you got your Overdose 2 out. You got the Real for Life out now, currently streaming right now. Make sure you go get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen to that shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now we here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, within that process though, we had a clique of people, and one of my homies wanted to jump in the game at that point. This was like I say before. This was like the Master P era, where the homies wanted to get in the record business and get out the streets. And like I said before, I'm a real artist. I'm a real MC. I'm at the point where thinking I'm not at the pinnacle of where I want to be. I'm still working. So I go on and do a group called the Ratty Boys, and we had like a nice release on this shit like that. And I left my homie. I ain't say leave him, but I left him to where he wanted to do something with Blow. And I'm like, man, just go and fuck with Blow. I got a whole situation over here where I'm trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? And do what the fuck I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So it never was no Plex or no shit like that. So like where we at now with the Killer Cottonfield, we dropping the Killer Cottonfields 2 and shit. For as I know, we doing the South Boys. You know what I'm saying? So we just ain't stopping at Killer Cottonfield. We got Killer Cottonfield, we got South Boys, we got solo projects coming out. So we trying to build something for a homie that died in the spirit of it without even discussing it. And I'm at the point where it just feels good to be like, I ain't got to be the OG or head honcho. I can relax my brain, relax my mind, and focus on like being a youngster again on my art. And then if my young homie need me, Right feels like the production coordinator, executive producer of the album, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he rap and shit like that too. So to see a youngster want to be in place to be a CEO, putting his hand, lean on him, shit that, it give me more opportunity to focus on what I done learned. You know what I'm saying? And picking game up from where we left off at, because it never was no point where, okay, man, when me and Blow got Plex, it was kind of like my partner wanted to go and put some money down. I wouldn't let him put money down with me. Like, man, go on fucking Blow. I'm finna do this Rally Boy shit, then maybe we can come back and whoop. but it never just worked out like that. But Blow went on, and he been doing his thing and shit. I've been keeping him in my prayers and my focus and everything else. So it's just kind of like it's the right time and shit. Yeah. We celebrating 25 years of this shit, and we coming to get from the game everything that really owed to us.
Real
you know. So me going on from our situation doing the Ratted Boy shit, the screwed up click shit, Swisher House shit, and just affiliating myself. Like I said before, back then the same support of Dallas wasn't there for everybody. It was there for me, but then the screw era was what it was. Yeah. I had the opportunity to go to Houston and get involved with a whole bunch of cats and make noise and represent Dallas and bring it back home and be affiliated. Because like I said before, I did a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And work with a whole bunch of artists and met a bunch of people. So it's just a grind of what we on right now and just putting it out there and let people know who know the history of what we doing, where we at with it. Because it's going to be some shit that's going to be, okay, them boys got back together and did some good shit.
Yeah, we got some phenomenal shit coming, man.
Not just making some bullshit talking shit. We talking about some content, substance, and shit like that. Yeah, so that's what we always been on. It's just picking this shit up where we left off at. We both been through the game and understand everything that we didn't understand then. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real mature project.
Yeah. And the biggest songs we had back then was like the Big Dick and off Killer Cotton Fields, or What a Difference, You Don't Work, You Don't Eat, Dollars and Cents,
City Lights,
Blow album, Death Before Dishonor, What You Need. I done had Cotton Candy, Urban Legend, Ratted Boy Volume 1, 2, and 3, a bunch of shit, So we've been circulating around each other. We just had never sit down and say, let's go and do this shit and be real about it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just never being ready to do it because I'm just two-man thing. I'm one person in a 1,000-story building. Yeah. I can't get to flow 300 when I'm on flow 800. You know what I'm saying? So now I can sit and just be okay with shit, rifle, and whatever I know I'm hating rifle. Woo-woo. So it's a different vibe when you got team and got team help. Yeah, it's a different vibe for me, and shit feel good in a bit. Like, man, I ain't got a gray hair in my head yet, crying for it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Yeah. So y'all got any special features on that?
The new one?
Yeah.
We got Lucci coming. We trying to get Yellow Bees on one. We got Rife on a couple.
Yeah. My thing is I'm a fan of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And,
but we got some features we got in mind just to crank it up. But I'm thinking more or less on the South Boy shit. We gonna really crank it up because it's about the South Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real talk.
So let's go into a little bit of your story.
My story really is connected to both of them. So I wanted to rap. I started rapping at a young age and had talent when I was younger. Did a couple of small deals with some small labels and management stuff when I was like in high school. Mm-hmm. But I used to record at my crib. So I figured out how to record. I figured out how to make beats on my own, sampling all of that. So I just had a little setup at the crib. And my house was kind of like the house everybody wanted to come to freestyle and record. So we started this thing called the Downstream Click back then, which is just a group of us just freestyling and rapping, But it really didn't kick out professionally until probably about 99. When did Death for the Son came out? What, 99?
Yeah, 99.
So about 99. I'm gonna take it back before then. So 97. I started like recording demo tapes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was sending to every record label. Rap a lot. And I look on the back of the CD, get the address. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would send them to every record label, and but I had set my sights on Real to Real, because Real to Real was local, and Killer Cottonfield was out. You know what I'm saying? I knew how they were moving. You know what I'm saying? They were doing a lot of shows around the city. So I said, man, I got to get to Real to Real. They local, they here. So I kept trying to figure out a way to get to them. So I would write them, go by the little location on the CD, but never ran into nobody. So one day, Blow and Cotton are performing at the ranch in Oak Cliff. Mm-hmm. And so I go up there. It's 97. I'm a senior in high school. And I go up there. They get up there. They rocking. They come off stage. And here I come walking up to them off stage. And I couldn't get to them, but I got this dude named Bo Blunt, who was like a manager back in the day.
Bo Blunt used to manage Pimpster.
Yeah, he used to manage Pimpster, right. Yeah, he used to manage Pimpster. And I got his number. And I bugged the hell out of him. I called him every day. Like, man, I gotta get on. So he put me on the phone with the CEO of Real to Real at the time, which was 24K. And I rapped for him over the phone. He was like, yeah, man, I'm going to get with you, you know. But I never heard nothing back, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept on moving and grooving. But then around 99, I was hanging with my partner, chilling. We had the crib freestyling, you know, making music or whatever. And he was on the phone with his cousin, was talking about what we was working on. Come to find out his first cousin was 24K.
Yeah, small world shit.
Small
No
world,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? That was his first cousin. So I'm like, bro, wait a minute, that's been your cousin the whole time. I've been trying to get with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop.
JB.
Yeah, JB. Shout out to JB, man.
Shout out JB.
So
See, the atmosphere back then, like I say, we was young and wild.
Yeah, they were young and
We
wild
was
for
turning
sure.
up radio stations, clubs, every goddamn
Yeah.
thing. Like, you know,
Young
we
and
from the
wild.
era of real gangster rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real
so,
talk.
Yeah, man.
you know,
So
when it
that
came
same-
down
that
to represent
same,
the town, it was crazy back then. So.
That same day, I made him take me to his crib. Like, we left and went straight to his crib. And we hooked up, and we've been connected ever since. And I met Blo. And Death for the Sun had just came out, so I took a whole box of Death for the Sun CDs, posters, and started putting them up everywhere. Every store I could find, Denton, Dallas, everywhere. And I made beats at the time. Me and my brother made beats, so we started making beats, and then we started working on What You Need together, and which we did a lot of tracks on there. Snake did some tracks on there. We rapped on there, and after What You Need came out, we worked on my album. We did my album, which was High Noon. It came out in 2002.
Yeah.
And I got really lucky, man. I fell into a good situation, you know what I'm saying? I had Blo right there as a mentor when it came to rapping. I had DJ Snake as a mentor when it came to recording and producing. We had a studio right there in the South. So everybody would come through our studio all the time, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I mean?
Everybody.
So I got a chance to be around a lot of people at one time. So it was a perfect situation. And then my first album I did, I was able to get features on there. I had Flip on there,
Short.
Too Short,
Came to the
Nitro,
South.
Lil Kano.
What was it, High Noon?
Yeah, High Noon. Yeah, that was 2002.
Boy came to the South. They came
Yeah,
to the
all of them
South
came
over
to
there.
the South and kicked it with us, you know what I'm saying?
Came to the studio in the
Came
South.
to the
Same
studio.
thing. Like, it's like the whole affiliation of just
Yeah,
being
man.
from one side of town, you know, from
Yeah.
the producers to the artists to the streets to the clubs to everything. Like, that's how we came up. We came up in Quentin Black's living room. We came up in the Snake's living room. We came up when people was
COD,
just
man. COD.
doing their
COD.
thing in their house and making beats, and we over there at 10 in the goddamn morning, 8 in the morning, sometimes 2-3 days,
Yeah.
you know, when nobody was just, you know, not even thinking, you know, while we doing our shit, we finna have Shake Them Haters Off. We finna have a BloFly. We finna have a RifleMan. We finna have all this different shit coming up out the South.
That's
So all the
great.
way to this day, it's kind of like now it's a big city thing.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have little old plexes in the city, but ain't nothing been too serious. So it'd be like, you know, we would do shit in the Grove, North Side, Puka and Lucci, Grove Side shit, South Dallas shit, East Dallas shit. But it's always been a respect call for everybody to know, man, this shit for the town.
Yeah.
And that's been the biggest thing for me is just to see those who know what we really represent and those who be thinking they own some shit and don't,
Right.
man, you don't know a bitch ass thing about Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep speaking my mind because I'm on that Let's Go Dallas shit.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, I can go anywhere else and show love and support to other people, but when it comes to my city, hey man, I don't give a fuck if you goddamn me rap whispering, nigga. If you from Dallas, I'ma support you. You know what I'm saying?
Real
Yeah.
talk.
And that's just how I look at all this shit. Like I'ma support the town, man. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to shout out to Flip too, man. I heard him on your intro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done a couple podcasts. I don't really talk about him a lot, but he gave me like my first feature. You know what I'm saying? He was super hot at the time, and
Yeah, but he always been humble like that.
man, but they were so cool about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he didn't mind like jumping on the road with him and doing shows. When I did my
You a
album
Flip
release
fan,
party,
right?
he came.
Yeah.
you heard I-45?
Yeah.
Who the first rapper? Before Flip started rapping, who started rapping?
Yeah, Flip was always humble, man.
See? How smart again?
Yeah.
Before Flip started rapping, I-45 rap first. We did it in Ron South. Flip was
Yeah,
the first.
Flip was
Flip was
dude.
the first rapper from SUC to come to the North and do a mixtape on Swish House.
Yeah.
I'm right there. We on Cavalcade and 59 at Ron C House in the projects. We did that I-45 freestyle over 3-6 Mafia.
Other thing with Flip too. Flip showed me what it was like to really get some paper.
Yeah.
Like when we was on the road with them, man, they would do like I remember one time I went down to Houston, stayed at went to their crib when they was with Sucker Free. You know what I'm saying? It was him and Hump and all of them. And we get in their crib and they did turn the living room into really like a headquarters. They got phones everywhere. Everybody answering the phones. They shipping out CDs.
Oh, you about the house on Cloverland had the game room
right
in
off
it?
Cloverland. Right next to the barbershop over there.
But see, that's the worldwide Texas shit again.
Yeah,
you
man.
come here in Dallas, get love, go to H-Town, get the same goddamn love.
Same love, yeah.
It's like people that, again, that don't know what the fuck they be talking about, they don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't never been no disrespect from nobody, man. Like, you gonna get love, show love, you get love. You come here, you gonna get, you get a cat to fuck with you and show you around and show you where the spot's at. Gonna be the same thing in Houston. And if you about your shit, coming up in the game, how people back in there, you had promo shows.
Yeah.
The last time, man, we doing a promo show. Like, you don't hear that shit no more.
No more.
Back in the day, like, man, we got 3 shows we doing for free this week.
Yeah, real talk.
And if we got 100 pack of damn CDs, man, we stand a chance of making $3,000-$4,000.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So you go to a city, spend a week in that motherfucker, you gonna make some money as long as you moving right and with the right people and showing love and respect and putting your shit up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I always liked about the whole thing about our city of Dallas. We've always showed love to other people.
Yeah.
And people that's from here that don't get out don't understand that people show the same love when you go to their shit. And then once you affiliated, once you in, man, just move and take care of your business.
Yeah.
You out there with that goofy shit gonna come see you.
Oh yeah.
I
So
mean,
you out there with that real shit, real recognized real.
That's the first time I seen people do like 2 shows in one night. You know what I'm saying? Like they would do a show in Waco and a show in Killeen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
The same
sometimes
night.
to me
Crazy,
the difference in Dallas used to be you can go out the trunk in Dallas,
Yeah.
can't go out the trunk in Houston.
Yeah, you gotta be in the stove.
They'd rather go to the store and support your shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, give me a flyer, go to the store tomorrow. Here, like, you can go to the trunk and go hard back in the Gap. In Houston, hey, man, we want to go to the store. Give me your flyer, man. I'm going to go to the store and buy your shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But the same connectors, Daryl. It's just, we got to celebrate us, start loving our city, and start supporting way beyond just the beats and the raps and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy it's a new group of cats from the Mr. Hit That's to Hollywood Zays and people like that, that done learned from the Vita Locals and the Babies and the Skip shit. They done learned from things that they have done to make the city better. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't always bad or fucked up. They just didn't have the power to push what we was trying to push without getting paid or going through some shit they damn self or putting us on or sacrificing they shit to make us look good or whatever it might be. So it's a whole learning process like a big-ass layer cake. And I think we found at the point now where people get it, you know what I'm saying, to me, you know what I'm saying, for Mo 3 to be recognized how he's recognized,
Oh yeah.
that says a lot about the city.
Yeah.
That says a lot about the support game. That says a lot about a bunch of shit about Dallas, and I'm not mad at nobody for being a late bloomer.
But I will say though, I feel like now we're going into a new chapter, you know what I mean, of the story because like last year I started working on putting out some music. Blow jumped in and started putting out some new music. Now Cotton's jumping in putting out new music. We working on Killer. Trust me, I would have never thought we'd do a Killer Cottonfield too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's a classic.
It's a classic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
classic. So when he had the idea to do it, it was like a no-brainer. Like, you know what I mean? It was all perfect timing. We started really moving again and getting out there doing shows, and we did a tour for the Real for Life with Blow.
Yeah.
And it all
and we
worked
just
out,
getting
man.
started, you know what I'm
It
saying?
all worked out. So this is like a next chapter, you know what I'm saying?
And we just getting started,
We're
cause
just getting started.
like I say, the layer cake of Dallas got so many layers to it, man. You got to really be involved in the hip hop community like anywhere else to know what's really going on. And a lot of people ain't involved in the Dallas hip hop community to really know what's going on. So if you just got hip and start shaking your ass and boogieing when you dropped out of school or graduated school, you can't fuck with a person that's been musically inclined since they was in elementary. You know, that's just the difference of our city. Everywhere else, people, hey, man, my uncle them been jamming shit. West Coast, East Coast, it's the same thing. You got people who done grew up in this shit, and they calculating and graduating to what's already in them. You know what I'm saying? They're going to hold it down. And every fucking coast got the same shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like ain't nothing changed about being in your car riding and going to another city or state and the beat switch up. You going to know when you're in L.A. You gonna know when you're in Georgia. You gonna know when you're in New York. You gonna know when you're in Texas. You gonna know when you're in the Midwest. You gotta ask no motherfucking question. You gonna know when you're in Memphis. So the vibe of the drums ain't gonna never fucking change. It's just you're not a hip hop head or a real person of this culture. Then you just getting involved. You got to really get your shit together and pay some dues before you really recognize how this shit really goes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at all this shit. But for our city, man. We've been day one on some shit, been doing our thing, and you gotta respect the game. You don't know the history of this shit, you shouldn't speak on this shit. You know what I'm saying? That go for anybody. I don't care who you is. Like when you talking about your group, I said I know that shit. Probably shocks you. Like I know the logo, every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause that's how hard I was trying to keep up with my D-town people. Like, nah, man, it's from a town. I'm rocking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real, man. Y'all youngsters, man, they're dropping gems here, man. Y'all better pay attention, man.
It's our good game for those that's good.
Oh yeah.
And there's some youngsters out there. I got my ears open. I've been hearing some talent out there, man.
I just
have a conversation.
I just really get a big attitude. I see people on their posts and they shit and be like, okay, when you just started dealing with hip hop, when you graduated school or something, motherfucker, like, you don't know shit about what the fuck you talking about. And instead of motherfucker respecting the game and supporting it, oh, Dallas ain't this and Dallas ain't that. No, you ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't the city, motherfucker, it's you. You should show some respect, and like you just said, you should show some respect and homage before you start running your mouth about what the city ain't doing. People been doing their shit for a minute, and you just can't just get your card and say, hey, man, good. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you boys. I see what you boys doing. Salute. Nah, you want to keep on being the what they call this shit, the criticizer. You know what I'm saying, man? Support some shit to shit the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Yeah. I don't give a damn what nationality it is, man. And I'm telling you once again, you know when you cross over in any city, man, when another group of nationality people get a hold of your shit, you gonna know it, especially in Texas. Just that simple. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
We didn't have what other people have, but we always been hustlers. You know? We always been hustlers in Dallas. So I don't give a damn what nobody say.
Most definitely right there, man.
We always been hustlers, man. And a hustler gonna support a hustler, man.
Oh yeah.
So shit, you ain't never bought shit, ain't never scold shit. Shut your motherfucking mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? You still got breath. You still got milk on your breath. You know what I'm saying? What the city ain't doing in the city, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Your free club was just last year looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't skipped school and went to no freak parties during the day and shit like that. Nigga. You ain't dropped out of school and skipped school for some wax, nigga. You ain't just. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't getting in trouble for skipping class, beat on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to join the hood on the wall in the bathroom and getting beat up for it, nigga, and getting ran. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hip hop, man. It's real hip hop, man. In Dallas, man. We been that shit.
Hey, earlier you mentioned Bill's Records, man.
Yes,
you
man.
know, rest in peace, Bill. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
man.
That, you know, back in the day, that was a spot you could go to and leave your music.
Yes.
On
And see
consignment.
Baby G back there on them damn turntables. Won the first DJ contest in the world, man. Mad Flavor did. Remember our Baby G? From Mad Flavor?
Yeah, Baby G was.
He won the first DJ competition
He could scratch his ass
in
off.
the world, man. He's from Dallas, motherfucking Texas,
Baby
bro.
G was a fool.
You know what I'm saying? He was big Bills. We skip school, man, go get waxed, man. Baby G being that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that was the whole architect of the shit. You know
My
what I'm
spot
saying?
for me was coming up was Mr. Blues.
Mr. Blues, Mr.
South.
Reese.
Blues heavy, man.
In the
Yeah,
South,
but
man.
that was the different genre.
Sound City.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I meant when I say being young.
Yeah.
I could wake up and be Kwame today, Easy tomorrow, Slick Rick the next day, whatever I chose back then. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, I'm not grown. You know what I'm saying? I feel like being a fly nigga today. I don't be Dougie Fresh today. I don't be goddamn me. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait.
So do we have a date, a release date?
Man, we're pushing, man. We still in the recording process, and we're pushing, man. We're making some progress, man. I can't.
I mean, I say lined up with the Cowboys.
Yeah, when the Cowboys hit, we'll be hitting.
I say lined up with Jerry Jones. You know what I'm saying? My guy.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
we trying
it's
to
stuff we
line up, make
struggle,
sure we on point all the way around the board, and make sure we ready to do what we need to do for it, not even going through the bullshit. Like this is a song that if we give it to radio, it's for radio.
Yes, for
Yeah.
radio, yeah.
Give it to the club, it's for the club. And hey man, we'll clean this up. Now it's already clean. You know what I'm saying? It's already everything we need. You know what I'm saying? But we fucking with the best, we fucking with the legends all the way around the board. The rappers, the executives, the radio people, all the legends of our city. We on their ass. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get them there, man. This is someone should be a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. And I wanna, my goal is hopefully, like I said, with this and is to keep it going, man. Keep dropping stuff, and I want to sign some new talent.
And like I said, it's
You know
all
what I'm
Some of these youngsters, man. You know.
it's all a learning process from the youngsters to the people who are legendary outside of us that work in other territories of our city.
Right.
So it's like a whole thing, you know, looking at it like, hey man, everybody can be a part of some shit and show people without talking to them. Hey man, these people came together for Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
One time, man.
Just one time, man. Like we ain't got how y'all did this now, man. You hear them on there. So okay, if they can do it, we can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Like these kids don't get a chance to see older people get together without no mess going on. You're not back in the gap. You hear a song, damn, how they did that song? You be like, damn, they had a real got passed around for 7 months to get 3 verses. The shit was crazy back then, you know. Now the shit be too easy for people to network and be grown about the shit and
Real talk.
you know. But I see that I just like the whole vibe of what we doing, man. Like everybody we talk to, like hell yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah. So to me that's a good sign. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Because it just lets me know if people want to be a part of something to show, hey man, this is how we do it here.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And the people that's doing it started this shit.
Y'all most definitely gonna have the kid be posted.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Once
This album is gonna be epic, bro.
Yeah, we gonna
Killer
do a
Cotton
big-
Field
we gonna do
2,
a
man.
You can't say you from the streets of Dallas and doing hip hop street rap if you don't know KottonMouth and BloFly. Because we are the trendsetters.
Use a
of the
motherfucking
street shit,
lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's how we got on. Like my first album, 100% KottonMouth featuring Pimp C and Nino. This was like the first street raps of Dallas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Killer Cotton Field. These are the first street raps of Dallas.
100%
You know,
KottonMouth.
After that, you got all this stuff that been, you know, R.P. the Oak Cliff Assassin.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, we got so many things in our history of what we just don't, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out Rocky Magic Boy, his father, Big Al.
Big
you know,
Al, rest
trendsetter.
in
You know what I'm
peace.
saying? Like people don't know the history. You know. It's just
It's funny, you
lot of
mentioned,
history.
it's funny you mentioned Goldfinger, man. I was in his video, Sheik Fu.
yes.
Was you shaking
The
for?
Real Life video.
I wasn't
Yeah, you
shaking.
I think I seen you shaking for.
I think I
Nah, I
seen
was
him
in the
shaking too.
video.
Like,
I
I
wasn't
did.
shaking in there.
I said, who was that little young nigga?
I was in the video.
Shaking
though.
like a motherfucker.
But yeah, I think we
in the
came a
video.
long way, man. And it just feels good to see people like DOC doing documentaries, let people know he was a writer for a bunch of shit. He did one album that's still
Still, Jimmy.
Classic. Super classic.
one album.
The formula, man.
How much shit he wrote. You know what I'm saying? How much shit he documented
NWA,
down.
My boy always says DOC wrote the soundtrack to the West Coast.
He did.
Yeah.
He
He
did.
did.
To
He wrote
me,
all easy shit.
but it was easy to write if you're watching it and looking at it, and you've been a part of it in your
shit.
life. You know what I'm saying?
All
He's
Dre
been a
shit.
part of it in his life. Like, what's the video he did where he took that Raiders hat off and put the Dallas hat on?
Was it the Formula video?
Was it the Formula Remix video?
Maybe the formula.
It was a time and a place where he's like, man, I'm finna rep my town right quick.
Nobody
And,
does it better.
you know what I'm
Nobody
saying?
do it
Put that Dallas hat on, he got it. And then how he doing it now, you know, like he said in this interview, and I felt him to the fullest, it's never gonna be one person. Until we all learn how to politic and say we
Yeah.
doing it for the city. You can hang your fucking shoes up, think you're gonna do this shit in Dallas by your motherfucking self. It ain't gonna happen.
Yo.
So that's why I say it feel good to be back with my little bro, and then having my other little bro that want to do other things besides rap.
Yeah, real talk.
Cause coming up, man, I met some of that goddamn rappers. I couldn't get a manager for shit. I couldn't get a publicist, a fucking promoter.
Yeah.
Man, drive the car. We high. You know what I'm saying? We grown now, but back when we were youngsters, we was fired up. You know what I'm saying? We, goddamn it, you see us, we chinky eyed and ready.
Yeah. So y'all got any advice for these youngsters out here that trying to get in the game?
Man, my biggest advice, man, if you young, you got some talent, call me.
Yeah.
That's my biggest advice.
Get at us.
Yeah, get at me.
My
But-
advice
Other than
is
that, keep
that-
pushing, man.
But on the real though, I would say if you're gonna be a rap, don't just try to be a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to be a MC. Try to, it is the music business, right?
Yeah.
So
You got to be a brand, man.
if you're not, if you
But
really-
you are the
if
but
you
you are
really-
the business. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
different
if
now.
you focus on just the music, somebody else is gonna do the business. You focus on just the business, somebody else need to do the music. You need a team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need a team. We've all
Yeah.
have done stuff on our own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the
Yeah,
end of the
and be
day,
something
we
ready to
together.
kill a motherfucker.
At this
'cause
point
goddamn it,
now,
look
bro,
up.
you got to be a brand,
You know?
bro. You got to you got to expand. You got to have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
And I-
my
and I
advice
can-
to my advice to any youngsters is just learn the business of what you're doing. Make sure
Yeah,
you
man.
set yourself up for the legacy that you're creating. So when you sit down and get through with this shit, somebody else might come behind you and sample your shit, and you on dick like Marvin Gaye kids, and ready to get in somebody's ass about your shit, and just being positive, man. Like we can people got a lot of shit going on with the music now. It's a lot of negative shit, but it's a lot of shit that's missing.
Yeah, true
You know?
that.
So it's like the powers that be and the machines that run what we hear. We could ever just bring some conscious to the community, and somebody being the rebel that's ready to do that, and we can get back to this self-destruction and content and knowledge of self and street knowledge to stop cats from being a rapper and getting your lyrics played in the jail or catching a RICO case. It didn't came from what it should be to what it don't supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So you young in the game, you ain't got to be the toughest motherfucker alive, because you're never going to be bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? Be a smart motherfucker, be a business motherfucker, and then create your content. You know, it's like making movies. You know, don't say 20 pounds, say 2,000.
Yeah,
You know?
right.
Because I come up with Spice 1, 8,000 motherfuckers got killed before song 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to Blow's point though,
So
it's
have
not
fun.
much money in rap, but it's a ton of money in the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Now, that's a bunch of money in rap, too. The
gotta be
brand
a
is just a
brand,
different thing. The brand is a brand, but the brand is the CD. The brand is the tape, the
Yeah,
cassette
that's-
tape.
that's-
You
yeah,
know,
that's to your
it's
point,
the
yeah.
same thing,
Yeah.
but it's money in the rap game from festivals, touring, publishing,
Mm-hmm.
sampling, goddamn commercials, all kind of shit. But if you not creating the content in this new world, it's kind of like us. We can create content from 98 right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it'd be more relevant than the shit was in 98 or 99.
True that.
You know? So if any artist is an artist. Artist don't mean go tell my goddamn business every time I go in the studio. I don't get that. Artist mean I can speak for the world.
You
Artist mean I can paint a picture everybody can
picture.
understand.
Yeah.
And that's what a gray area at is in the music game, period. Too many people trying, oh, I'm the realest nigga. Hey, man, I wouldn't dare go and tell you my goddamn business. I wouldn't dare. Because, goddamn it, I ain't come from the era.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the era we grew up, that was snitching.
Come on, man. I was told that. Hey, man,
Yeah, dry snitch.
you got 5 in the car? Okay, cool. You gonna rap about in the song? Say we got 5,000, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make the shit more entertaining. On Schwarzenegger killed the shit out of people. Then we go right to the movie and watch it then. We jammed Gangsta Nip, we jammed Spice One, we jammed MCA, we jammed all that shit that was like wow.
Yeah.
We ain't go out the house and go do no goofy shit behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you hear all this shit, drill rap, and hey man, we smoking on this. Hey man, I wish a motherfucker would. You know what I'm saying? So the respect game of where it's at now. The youngsters jam they shit.
Yeah.
The OG jam they shit. I'm still smoking sweets. My young niggas smoke backwoods. It's just the era of what you respect where it is. So I check the young niggas out. Okay, y'all boys jamming, but y'all drinking walk. We was drinking ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all drinking green, no codeine.
Yeah.
There's a difference, man.
We was drinking oil.
Yeah, we drinking real oil, man. You know, Debbie cakes and shit. You getting cussed out by your gal. Get your bitch ass up, going. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Ooh, man, drinking that oil.
It's just a different era, man. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna forever love the music game because it allowed me to see the world, get to know people outside of a mic and a beat being on. Having homies in the rap game going through shit. He need 2 verses by Friday. I got you, homie. It was all kind of like I say the I-45 connect for me as far as me. I know my price for my homie.
Yeah.
You want a verse? Okay, well, goddamn, I got a chance to make me some money too. They ain't your goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? You want a show? I got the direct line. Just the way we connect this shit, it ain't stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a way for everybody to make some money. I don't give a damn if you driving the car, booking the rooms, whatever it might be. It's always gonna be a way for everybody to get some money.
As long as you play your role.
Everybody play their part, put the jerseys on, make sure you got the right colors on with the jerseys. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never be no shit where people can't see as a young say, man, I got to do this shit and entertain people and focus on my art. You're an artist. If you're a real artist. Not, hey, I'm the best motherfucker alive, sign me to me. No, man, create the art, let people see what you're trying to entertain them with, and then change the negative to a positive or whatever way you want to go with it. Everything has an enigma to it. The good, bad, and ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, y'all got any special shout-outs y'all want to shout out to?
The city, man. Shit.
Yeah, man, just the whole city, man. The Triple D, man. You understand me? Shout out RIP, my nigga 24. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing it for. We keep pushing and doing this shit.
The whole Texas, man. All the,
you know what I'm saying?
All the fallen, all the people we done lost. All the stations that's supporting the city, all the people that's coming to understand what
everybody
we need
that support
from
the real.
That's I want to shout out. You know, everybody that's coming to understand what we need in our city.
If you ain't fucking with this shit, then fuck you, nigga.
Yeah,
That's
man.
real
You
talk.
ain't fucking with the town.
Killer
fuck
Cottonfield too, nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
You ain't fucking with Dallas, we ain't fucking with you, man.
Shout out to the real family, man.
Be on the
Shout
lookout
out to
for
the
that
whole
shit.
Downstream clique, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Fat B, Quinn Black. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, shout out to South Dallas Kiki, man.
Yes, sir.
She raw.
Be on the lookout for that Killer Cottonfield too, man. I'm telling you, man, this shit finna be epic, bro.
That's the beat.
You know what I'm saying? We got the first motherfucking the video coming soon, D-Town, nigga, man. You understand it? You understand me? We represent Dallas to the fullest, man. For real.
There you go, man. Hey, well, I want to shout out y'all. You know, appreciate the love. Thanks for coming through and blessing the show with y'all's presence, man.
Appreciate you, my nigga.
You know, I got to give it up to all the legends, you know what I mean? Because y'all made the name for D-Town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I do. I like to put people on from the city.
Yeah.
You know, especially if they've been grinding, doing their thing.
Yeah.
Just like y'all, man.
Yeah, I read it, man.
Keep doing your thing. We need people like you, so you gotta keep doing your thing too.
Hey, appreciate it,
This
man.
was nice, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. And
you got the first time all three of us together in the interview.
Appreciate the crown too, man. Shit, goddamn that bitch gone.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all love, man. And you know, we won't make this the first and only. You know what I mean?
No.
You know,
shit.
y'all always welcome.
Hey,
back
we got to
here.
come back when we drop that Killer Cottonfield too, man. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Shit, we got a little spot too, man. Maybe when y'all come back, y'all can perform a song from the album or something.
Right on.
Yeah.
You know, most definitely, man. Like I said, appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for the love, man, and thanks to the viewers, man. Thanks for y'all, man. You know, supporting the movement, and man, like I always say, man, keep your ears to the streets. I'll catch you on the block. It's your boy Money Elms, man. Peace.
Welcome to Elm Street.
Welcome to Elm Street.
Yeah, bitch.